This week in gaming history. Hey, it's gaming history. Not that though. It's wait, what? Oh no! Shit. Wait. We don't have it yet. Boom! We got it. Awesome music. God damn, I hate when this happens. When they release a new update of the game and just call it the same thing. Yeah, I can't find on Twitch. Is it just Doom Resurrection, I guess? There's so many. Doom Eternal, Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 64, Doom Classic Complete to Atmosphere. Oh yeah, I love that you wrote edgy. I was gonna tell you before we started the stream. It's like wedgy. Yeah, you wrote edgy, but like wedgy. Edgy teens rejoice. That's the title of the stream. Edgy teens. That's what edgies are. It's like a new peak. Oh no, I have had you muted the whole time.
Oh no! Yeah. You missed all my cool commentary.
And the game's way too loud.
This game is it's a real loud game.
Too much to do.
It's got loud opinions too.
Oh yeah, demons. Okay, now I think we're good. So now I'm going to post this picture to Instagram. Oh yeah, and the results.
Oh hell yeah. Got myself a shotgun. Shotgun in this game has some real nice heft to it.
Nice. That's what you want in a shotgun.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Really feel like you're blowing someone off their feet. I think half of the strength in the shotgun is actually in how nice the reload is. I can give it a nice, satisfying reload and it just feels even better.
I missed it. Does he like flip it down?
No, it's pretty quick. Here, once I kill a guy.
Oh yeah,
it's
nice.
Just pulling the thing, yeah.
I love that kind of reload. That was the best. That was like the best House of the Dead game. Whatever game had the shotgun.
Oh yeah.
They had that. That's how you reloaded.
What have I just done? I never know what I'm accomplishing in this game. Ooh, that was rough. Okay.
Oh man.
There we go. Oh, they put bad guys in the exit.
They're like not even. They're not even looking at you.
No, they were just sort of dancing together.
Yeah, seem to have guns, but they didn't want to use them.
They were ornamental guns. Wow. So far, I've done very bad in terms of par time, finding items, and finding secrets. And getting kills.
So, you're on Mars.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Hell invades Mars?
Well, scientists are on Mars doing science, and they accidentally open a portal to Hell.
Oh. So is Hell on all planets?
I think Hell is where the heart is. I think it's, if you do enough science, you can make Hell wherever you want.
Oh. You can bring Hell to you.
You can bring Hell to home. Yeah.
Hell goes with you wherever you go, really. Whoa.
Absolutely. Oh. Yeah, and then they make, but because then Doom 2 is Doom 2 Hell on Earth.
Right.
Where they make Hell come to Earth.
Right, because now they're just on Mars.
Yeah.
So this should be called Doom Hell on Mars.
That'd be a way cooler title, and I'd know exactly what's going on.
Exactly, it'd be way more accurate. Now I'm just confused.
Where is this Hell? It could be anywhere. Oh, I got the yellow key card. Nobody can stop me now.
That's right, you can card them. Yellow card. They're like, no, please.
I didn't do it.
Don't red card me.
It was that green guy with spikes all over his hair, or his skin.
So badass.
Oh, okay, there's a pit down here that I can push a button in. Didn't accomplish much of anything.
It's like a swampy pit.
Oh, but look at that hidden asshole.
Oh no, he's got like a rocket launcher or something.
I got him. I killed the hidden rocket launcher jerk. It's tough because you can't look down. I want to look down and see what's in this pit. But that's just not meant to be. Whoa.
Okay, I've done all the posting and shit.
Perfect.
Now I can read about Doom and we can learn some things.
Oh yeah, you can experience all this excitement alongside
Doom,
me.
if you didn't know, is a whole video game series.
Yeah,
there's more than one
Carmack
Doom.
And, yeah. That other guy.
Yeah, it stars Doom Guy. There he is.
It was John Carmack and John Romero? Is that who the other guy is?
Yeah, the two Johns.
They're all Johns. Yeah.
Yep. But nobody remembers Adrian Carmack, Kevin Cloud, and Tom Hall.
Whoa.
They were the other three
creators.
creators.
Full of people, and I can't even get in it. Huh.
Yeah, they, as far as I know, they didn't really name that guy Doom Guy. He was just a space marine.
Doom Guy. Right.
But people then called him Doom Guy.
It's not nearly as cool as Doom Guy.
Yeah.
Huh. Whoa.
It came out on MS-DOS in North America on December 10th, 1993.
Oh man. Do you have a list of all the game systems we could play Doom on?
Yep. But these are just official versions.
Right.
The personal computers, yeah, it's famously been ported to like every system and runs on anything.
Yeah.
I know fans have had it running on birth control.
Yeah, calculators.
Sticks, calculators, fridges.
It would be cool to play Doom on your fridge.
Yeah. It just runs, yeah, anybody. If it exists and can play a game, people will put Doom on it.
Even if it can't play games.
Yeah.
Like birth control.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it has the capability, it has the possibility to be programmed to play a game.
Basically, if it has a screen.
If it's programmable at all and has a screen. Yeah, there will be Doom on it.
That's what we should get next Extra Life, is have Kovacs make Doom play on something ludicrous.
Yeah.
You can get Doom running on a Bible somehow.
There was a computer called Next Step that was the version that the MS-DOS product emerged from. Because at the time, id Software was using a Next Cube for its graphic engine development.
That's a cool name.
Apparently it ran badly, but that was like the first one. Then there was OS2, Irix, Solaris, Mac OS, Linux, Microsoft Windows.
Did you say Snack OS?
Mac. But I said Solaris and then Mac OS, so it might sound like Snack.
I see.
Microsoft Windows and Acorn RISC OS. Then it was on the Sega 32X, the Atari Jaguar, the Super NES, the PlayStation, the 3DO, the Sega Saturn, the Game Boy Advance, the Xbox, the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, and then the 25th anniversary release was on the PlayStation 4, Switch, Xbox One, Android, and iOS.
Jesus Jones. So if you want to play Doom, you can play Doom.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely on something you own.
Yeah. Oh, I got a minigun.
It's also in Doom Eternal. You can play Doom. And then, yeah, a bajillion mods. Like, wow, there's a family tree here of mods.
Oh, that's great.
Like, it starts with Doom, and then it goes to Linux Doom, but then people made J-Doom out of that, and Chocolate Doom, and DOS Doom out of Linux
Chocolate
Doom. Yes, I don't know what chocolate. Let me see. I think they have a list of all of them here. Where's Chocolate Doom? Oh, yeah, here you go. Oh! So all it is it's not as interesting as it sounds. It's a source port for Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and Amiga OS, and other modern operating systems that's designed to behave as closely as possible to the original DOS executable, which would be known as the Vanilla Doom.
I love Vanilla Doom.
Right? So this is like it's supposed to be exactly the same. So it's the Chocolate Doom. It's just another flavor of ice cream.
Oh man.
They even went as far as to duplicate bugs found in the DOS executable. Even bugs that make the game crash.
It's a faithful recreation.
So yeah, that's what Chocolate Doom is.
Is there also Strawberry Doom?
I don't think so. Out of Chocolate Doom, they made Doom Retro and Crispy Doom.
Oh, I like my Doom Crispy. Keeps things interesting if it's crispy. Oh, these goat head things. They're horrible.
Baboom? There's a Doom port called Baboom.
Badoom!
It was created by merging Doom, Heretic, and Hexen Beyond Heretic source trees. Wow.
Oh, that's what I want.
I can't find out what Crispy Doom is.
You're gonna have to install Crispy Doom to find out.
Huh. Wow. That's ridiculous. Yep. That's Doom. And how many? It's tons of things you can play it on. So, in May 1992, id Software had just released Wolfenstein 3D, which was known as the grandfather of 3D shooters.
I've always preferred Wolfenstein to Doom.
Yeah? Yeah, I mean, you get to shoot Hitler. That's way more fun.
Oh, alright. So loud whenever I beat a level.
So they made some expansions for Wolfenstein 3D, but they got tired of Wolfenstein. So the next 3D game they wanted to make, they were thinking about making a new, not necessarily a 3D game, but a new game in the Commander Keen series.
Oh, I fucking wish.
But decided that the platforming gameplay of the series was a poor fit for Carmack's fast-paced 3D engines. And John Romero wanted to create something in a darker style than the Keen games.
Oh, it doesn't get darker than Commander Keen.
So Carmack came up with his own concept, a game about using technology to fight demons. Inspired by the Dungeons & Dragons campaign the team played, combining the styles of Evil Dead 2 and Aliens. Huh. Interesting.
That's cool. I don't know how much Evil Dead I feel in this game.
The concept originally had a working title of Green and Pissed. I don't think it would be as popular.
Yeah, probably. Doom is an incredible title for a game.
Yeah, exactly. Carmack proposed the name Doom after a line from the film The Color of Money.
Weird.
And somebody goes, "What do you got in there?" And the guy responds, "Oh, in here? Doom." Good response.
Classic line.
Good response. The team agreed to pursue the Doom concept, and it began in development began in November 1992. They named their office building Suite 666.
Oh, cool.
And drew inspiration from the noises coming from the dentist's office next door. That's fun.
Oh, I just blew myself up with a barrel. What a dumb move.
Oh no. Hell barrel.
Classic barrel to death.
They...
What?
Huh, interesting. So... Tom Hall delivered a design document which he named the Doom Bible, which described the plot, backstory, and design goals. His design was a science fiction horror concept where scientists from the moon open a portal from which aliens emerge. Over a series of levels, the player discovers that the aliens are demons with hell, while hell steadily infects the level design over the course of the game. John Carmack not only disliked the idea, but dismissed the idea of having a story at all. He said, "Story in a game is like story in a porn movie. It's expected to be there, but it's not that important." I actually agree. Completely.
Yeah, kind of.
A lot of people don't, though.
I think secondary to everything in my mind.
Me too. But a lot of people, I think that one of the reasons gaming has become as huge as it has is because of the rise of storytelling in games.
It's true.
But yeah, it's never been a big deal for me. I'm with Carmack. Instead of a deep story, Carmack wanted to focus on the technological innovations. And he wanted to have, he didn't want levels, he wanted a fast, continuous world. Hall didn't like the idea, but the rest of the team sided with Carmack. So Hall reworked his Doom Bible, and he was forced to rework it again after they decided they were unable to create a single seamless world. Wow, they put out like a press release that said stuff about it that they hadn't even confirmed yet. It said that it was going to have multiplayer, which hadn't even been designed at the time.
I don't know if I've ever played Doom multiplayer.
Yeah, did they? Is it in the finished product?
I think I could have chosen multiplayer when I started this up.
Huh. Somebody
wow,
yesterday.
This game is bad for photo. This room is really bad for photosensitive
oh,
people.
Jeez, it's the party room.
I didn't end up going to the right door.
Yesterday when I started playing Deathloop, somebody came in and wanted to play multiplayer with me.
Weird.
I didn't even realize there was just 1v1 multiplayer.
Interesting. Yeah.
There is. It'd be interesting.
That would be an interesting game.
I know. I think I might
up?
try it after I beat it. See, I'm curious to see how good I am, and if my knife strategy would actually work with anybody but AIs.
It's tough.
The thing is with the knife, though, I have a trinket on that gives me health every time I land a strike with a knife.
Right. So you're able to keep yourself alive.
It's insane. If I can get close enough to somebody, there's nothing they can do because I'll just keep slicing them, and it doesn't matter if they're shooting me. I get my health back.
Got the same thing going.
Yeah, exactly.
Rufio was here, but has left to the lurk since their puppy woke up.
Rufio,
We've
I missed you there.
This game is
Crazy
still really
puppies.
good.
This what?
This game is still really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty slick.
It's just, it's simple, but I would rather play it than a lot of new shooters, probably.
Yeah, it looks like it's nice. Like the aiming is just kind.
Yeah, it totally. As long as you've got them lined up horizontally, you'll hit them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
But it needs to be, because it also feels like I'm moving a million miles an hour.
It's not like fucking Realms of the Haunting, where
yeah,
never knew if you were hitting somebody.
Not ideal.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is why a lot of people would call Wolfenstein and this the true pioneers of 3D and first-person shooters, because there were games like this that preceded them, but this really established the fast pace of first-person shooters. Totally. And how quick, zipping around a corner like you just did. Other first-person shooters didn't have that feel.
Oh no! I got blasted off a cliff by my own missile. Uh-oh. I don't know where to go. One of those things, I just prefer using the shotgun over all the guns in this game. I have better ones, but it's just more fun to shoot stuff with a shotgun.
Yeah. Absolutely. Eventually, the Hall's Doom Bible was just rejected as a whole. Romero wanted a game that was even more brutal and fast than Wolfenstein. And so that didn't leave room for the character-driven plot Hall had created. Sounds like everyone just hated all of Hall's ideas.
Perfect.
And he was the lead designer.
Yeah, but when you're working with auteurs like Carmack and Romero, who knows what they do, what they want.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds like what happened. And then they fired him. They fired Hall by the time before the game was out. He was replaced in September, 10 weeks before the game was released, by the game designer Sandy Peterson.
Sandy. Oh.
Huh. And so, in late 1993, after the multiplayer component was coded, they started playing 4-player multi-player game matches, which Romero termed Deathmatch. That's a cool map too, actually.
Yeah, except I can actually move while I'm in the map.
I like that.
It's like really, it feels like I'm just screaming around. There's nothing there.
And this was the first game they decided to self-publish as well.
That's cool. It became a pretty big publisher, I feel like.
Yeah. Wow. Their marketing guy. He was just the sole member of the business team. He wasn't the marketing guy. His name was Jay Wilbur. It's interesting. He just believed that the mainstream press would have no interest in the game. So he only bought... He leveraged the shareware market as much as possible, buying only a single ad in any gaming magazine. Instead, he reached out directly to software retailers, offering them copies of the first Doom episode for free, allowing them to charge any price for it in order to spur customer interest in buying the full game directly from id. Interesting.
Shareware was amazing back in the day.
Huh.
Like, it's just how I learned about every PC game, because it was just all free, basically.
Huh. That's crazy. But, only, the first parts of them?
Like, you'd beat the first part, and it would be like, to get the rest, you'd have to mail somebody.
Right.
And they'd send you the rest of the game on discs. But I never did that.
Yeah, totally. You just learn about the games.
Yeah. What?
The team, the original release date was the third quarter of 1993, which the team didn't meet. So by 1993, they were working non-stop on the game, sleeping at the office. Programmer Dave Taylor claimed that working on the game gave him such a rush he would pass out from the intensity.
Wow.
It began receiving calls from people that were angry that it had missed its planned release date because hype was building online. At midnight on December 10th, 1993, after working for 30 straight hours, the development team uploaded the first episode of the game.
Oh.
Letting interested players distribute it for them. So many users were connected to the first FTP server that even after the network administrator increased the number of connections while on the phone, it was unable to connect, forcing them to kick all other users off to allow id to upload the game.
That's awesome.
And then when the upload finished, 30 minutes later, 10,000 people attempted to download the game at once, crashing the university's network. Crazy. And then with hours of Doom's release, university networks were banning Doom multiplayer games because the rush of players overwhelmed their systems. That was a very smart marketing strategy.
Jesus Christ, there's a fucking invisible guy right somewhere in here. I killed him. That is some cool... Like, that shit can't happen anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, they say a lot of administrators had to implement Doom-specific rules to keep their networks from crashing.
That's incredible.
In late 1995, Doom was estimated to be installed on more computers worldwide than Windows 95.
Huh.
Even with Microsoft's $1 million advertising campaigns. That's wild.
Oh, I don't like these invisible guys. One thing I love in Doom, it doesn't really happen in any of the shooters, especially at the time, is the enemies of different types fight each other. Nobody likes each other in Doom.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's like, if you suck at the game, you could, in theory, just run away and everything will get a little bit easier.
Yeah, wow, I didn't realize it was such an instant success.
Huh.
Like before it came out, people were freaking out over it. They estimate that within 24 months of its launch, 10 to 20 million people had played Doom.
Holy crap.
It started becoming a problem at workplaces, both occupying the time of employees and clogging computer networks. Intel, Lotus Development, and Carnegie Mellon University they were reported to form policies specifically disallowing Doom playing working hours.
They sound like real jerks.
Sandy Peterson called Doom nothing more than the computer equivalent of whack-a-mole. And he designed it.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. But it got very good reviews.
Yeah.
Broadly considered to be one of the most important and influential titles in gaming history. Yeah, this is a big one. This is actually a big deal one.
It really is.
Very, very influential. Games Master gave it a 90%. Computer and Video Games gave it a 93%.
But beyond reviews.
Yeah.
It's the game that everyone played and based all future shooters on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, oh yeah.
Pretty bonkers.
Definitely one of the... if you made a list of the top 5 most influential games in gaming history, this would be on it, no question.
Absolutely. Unless
might even be
someone was like, I would put the hula hoop.
No, not that bullshit.
Dice and
I wouldn't even count Pong and shit. I don't care. It might Pong maybe, but I'd put other things. I don't like the. It's not necessarily hugely influential just because it was first.
Monopoly, hugely influential. This is also one of the first games that really incited computer games making kids violent.
I was just getting to that.
Okay.
We got retrospective. Yeah, we don't need to know that. But yeah, controversies. There's a list of banned video games on Wikipedia.
Oh, cool.
It was notorious for its high levels of graphic violence and satanic imagery, which generated controversy from a broad range of groups.
Fuck yeah, I love satanic imagery.
Doom for the Genesis 32X was one of the first games to be given an M rating.
Huh.
David Grossman, the critic and Killology Research Group founder, I don't know what the hell that is, Call it a
all
mass
of you?
murder simulator.
Oh, it's such a mass murder simulator.
Doom prompted fears that the then emerging virtual reality technology could be used to simulate extremely realistic killing like this.
It's so realistic. I feel like I'm damaging my soul playing this.
It sparked controversy in the US, I remember this, when it was found that the kids who committed the Columbine High School massacre were avid players of the game.
Yeah.
While planning for the massacre, what?
I doubt they played Doom off just because they beat it once or twice. Like, such a weird thing where
Hare said in his journal that the killing would be like playing Doom.
Oh yeah.
It'll be like the LA riots, the Oklahoma bombing, World War II, Vietnam, Duke Nukem, and Doom all mixed together, and that his shotgun was straight out of Doom. In the earliest release versions, there's a level that has a swastika-shaped structure, which was put in as an homage to Wolfenstein. But they removed it.
As an homage to Nazis.
They removed it, yeah, because it was veterans' complaint. Yeah, one of the more controversial games of all time, really. Up there with Mortal Kombat at the time.
Yeah. Similar time too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Mortal Kombat I think was the first to get an M rating.
Right.
I think Mortal Kombat was the reason they made it, the ESRB. And of course there's been a whole bunch of other stuff, including a movie starring The Rock.
Oh, starring Mr. Johnson.
Doom board game.
The Doom movie is okay.
Yeah, I remember thinking it was so stupid that they were like, "We're gonna be the first movie to have first-person sections."
Yeah, it has such a cool first-person.
It's gonna be
section.
so cool.
Just like the games.
And Doom board game.
That's weird. I don't remember that.
Comic book. It remained dominant between 1997 and 2000, but then Doom 3 was finally announced, which is a retelling of the original Doom using new graphics and a slower-paced survival horror approach, which wasn't as popular. People didn't love Doom as much. Doom 3.
No, it's true, but that game was broken in a lot of weird ways. Like where you couldn't see unless you had the flashlight out, but the flashlight, you couldn't have your gun out if it was out at the same time.
Right. Then it was dormant for 10 years until the reboot, simply titled Doom, was announced. The project initially restarted as Doom 4, set to be a remake of Doom 2, Hell on Earth, but ditching the survival horror aspect of Doom 3. Wow. That's a huge Wikipedia article.
I bet, yeah, it's one of the bigger.
There's like a whole.
It's one of the more. It's up there with like a fucking Mario.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's some interesting things too, like the community that is built around it, and the.
Oh yeah.
How many we talked about all those crazy fan-made ports and stuff. Like it's just built this whole world of Doom.
The world of Doom.
World of Doom.
I think we're going to be a decent of the way portion through the game by the time.
Nice.
I'm on like the third last level right now. Bang! 0% of the secrets? Yeah, I think I only have 2 levels left.
This is interesting. The first level in Doom was actually created last. And this is because, and I think this is a smart reason, John Romero wanted experience in level designing so he could make the first level the best.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
In the PlayStation 3DO, Atari Jaguar, and Saturn versions of the game, the I'm too young to die skill level is replaced with I'm a wimp.
Oh. Because you're never too young to die.
Exactly.
What is this level? This is weird. Oh, cyber demons.
Apparently the 3DO port is one of the worst.
Oh, I died. Holy crap.
Wow.
Okay, so this picks up. What? I don't have any guns anymore? Oh no.
Wow, that's hilarious. So, 3DO port was largely made by Rebecca Heineman. And
Tyra
the
is here.
game's
She told me to shoot him in the
publisher,
face.
Art Data Interactive, told her before she agreed to work on it that the version already had new levels, weapons, and features, and it only needed to be polished. This was because they thought that to port a game, it was simple enough to take it from one platform to another and compile the code, while adding weapons would be as simple as inserting artwork. So Heineman had to begin from scratch, starting in August 1995, and with a target to complete it by October. No time to port the original music. She had to record new tracks with a band hired by the publisher. She even had to write specific apps for the 3DO in-game logos and delete them from the memory because the console couldn't handle logos. Amazing. Sounds like a giant mess.
Worth it though, because everyone loved the 3DO so much.
There was a novelization of this series that gave Doom Guy a name. His name is Flynn Taggart, known to his friends as Fly. Flynn Fly Taggart. There's a logo that features, or there's a room that features the logo for the band 9 Inch Nails.
Ooh. Not sure I would recognize the logo for 9 Inch Nails. Aha, I'm invisible. Oh no. What have I done? This is a crazy map. Look at it. It's like a penis stuck into a star. Alright.
There's a face called the shocked face, or the ouch face, which barely ever makes an appearance because of a coding error. It was supposed to show up if you took 20 or more hits worth of damage in a single tick. Now it only but then the error made it only displayed when the player gained 20 points while taking damage.
Look at this metal ass symbol I have to step on.
Oh wow, that's pretty 90s.
Oh god! Oh, it's just killing what?
What? You went to hell.
Oh, I did it!
Oh, you did it. I think that was just the first part, though, right?
I think so, maybe?
Like, that was the first episode.
Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but it looks like the lost Demos base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue this Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno.
Nice. Well, we better send out some mail to get it.
Let's see. I don't know what... In order to do the add-ons, I have to be logged into Bethesda Net.
Yeah, no, just send them mail. They'll get it.
Oh, there you go. Shores of Hell. There you go. Alright. Whoa, there's just teleporters now in hell.
So then this
It does have a pretty...
What were you gonna say?
It does have a pretty kickin' soundtrack throughout, actually.
Yeah, it's interesting. It was based on like actual heavy metal songs.
That's cool.
There's a guy in this game called the Cyber Demon. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
You know who he is?
They're the thing I killed at the end of the first game.
Oh, nice. He didn't have an arm and a leg, right?
Oh, maybe that's not the Cyber Demon, then I don't know what a Cyber Demon is.
Well, I don't know. According to this, the Cyber Demon lost his arm and leg during a fight against BJ Blazkowicz.
Oh, cool.
The hero from the Wolfenstein series during the events of Wolfenstein RPG.
Weird.
Which... yeah. It's an iOS game.
Both Doom and Wolfenstein RPG are supposed to be kinda good. These teleporters are stupid.
Huh. Wait. The Wolfenstein RPG also suggests that Doom Guy is a descendant of BJ.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yep.
What? These levels are much worse than the first episode's levels. That was so confusing, and I just stumbled upon the exit.
Well, a lot of facts. So we can always switch to Alice. Oh, hey, Tyrannosaurus! Sorry, I missed you there. I was reading facts.
I mentioned
Doom facts.
I mentioned her.
Oh, nice.
Back in the day.
Reading Doom facts.
Back in the day.
Shoot him in the face!
Yeah.
It also said in there that the Kako Demon was completely based on the Beholder. They even like cut a thing out of a Dungeons and Dragons manual and based it on that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You can totally see it.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, we can switch to Alice whenever.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We're back. I should just switch these games. Wonk, 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 wonk. Alice. I don't really know much about this game. she's clearly insane. Totally. She didn't go to Wonderland. It was just in her head. Very Tim Burton-y. Why you say that? Oh, there you go. There's another influence of Doom. Whoa. Huh. That's crazy. Nightmares. Oh, I forgot to unmute you. Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
You were saying the American McGee and Cliff
Cliffy B
Blazinski
work together, yeah.
were contemporaries.
They love... So, like, yeah, it's all tied together in games. This would never have existed without it. I don't know if this game needs to exist in general, though.
Now she's older and crazier.
Sucker punch the game. She's so angsty. Like, what? I don't really know anything about it. What, does she have powers, or is she just...
I know so little about this game, really, except it's got a freaky style.
Yeah. Freaky, unappealing style.
What did that rabbit say?
I can't hear it. I couldn't hear it on mine, and I don't have subtitles.
I know, it's hard. I turned mine up quite a bit. I think he's probably just said you're late or something.
Oh, yeah. I'll check if subtitles are in here once I get started.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, no.
Please don't dawdle, Alice. We're very late.
It's like your rabbit creature.
I know, I was going to say, like, the Halloween haunted house I worked at this year. There's the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
He's cool. The haunted house.
Mangy cat, but your grin's a comfort.
And you've picked up a bit of an attitude. Still curious and willing to learn, I hope.
Wonderland's become quite strange. How is one to find her way?
Alright, let's
As
find our way
knowing where
through
you're
Wonderland.
going is preferable to being lost. Ask. Rabbit knows a thing or two, and I myself don't need a weather vane to tell which way the wind blows. Let your need guide your behavior. Suppress your instinct to lead.
Like, these are the most uncool characters, and they're trying to be very cool.
I kind of like them. But they are trying very hard. And you can just see how every edgy teenager would fall in love with this.
Oh. Yeah, let's go.
I like her little bow.
It just bobs?
The bobbing bow.
Our land is destroyed. Our spirit crushed.
Reminds me of the asylum.
But he's got a wicked
Is there
cool
no joy
backpack.
here?
Well, she was probably taken to the asylum because she said, I went to Wonderland.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're
Yeah, they wouldn't like that.
Path is problematical. Consider a leap of faith. Ride the wind.
Is problematical a word?
I don't know. I like it.
Okay.
It is.
Alright, let's go this way.
Whoa.
Stir up no trouble, stranger. The Red Queen's agents are ruthless.
Man, games used to
I'm
be
not afraid
really
of her
ugly.
or her creatures. Never was really. You should stand up to them.
These people just look
Defiance
terrible.
is useless. While the Queen reigns,
Voice
only
acting's not
death
bad, though.
can release us from this misery.
No, that's
Or
true.
her death, I suppose.
Meta-essence is the life force of Wonderland. That of your enemies is especially potent. Collect what you can. Use it wisely.
He sounds like Cain from Legacy of Cain.
Yeah. This game came out December 6th, 2000.
Your knife is necessary,
Whoa, it's
but
old
not
enough to drink.
sufficient. Always collect what's useful. Reject only your ignorance, and you may survive.
Do I get to kill this gross-ass rabbit?
Oh no, he shrunk.
Oh, hell yeah.
There, now
Look
you
at
got a
that quick,
knife.
fluid attack. Oh, weird. It's like I've got... That's interesting. Oh.
But yeah, the haunted house I worked at, the year's theme was like a whole bunch of different random things,
Everyone
but
seems
part of it was
completely
Alice in
dejected.
Wonderland.
Are things
Yeah.
really as
And
bad
I
as
feel
all
like a
that?
lot of it was inspired by this game.
Truth would reduce you to a blubbering bit. Are you the savior Rabbit has been telling us about all
Is there
this
not
time?
like a twisted Alice
shouldn't
movie?
think so.
I
I'm
can't
a
think of
person.
it. Think of
Not
it.
really. I mean,
Just
actually,
now,
they
I
did
used to
base a
get
lot of
very
it off the
small.
Tim Burton movie
About
too,
this
but
big.
that one's
Right.
not as much of a
Calls
horror
for
movie, I don't
serious
think.
twisting.
Yeah.
You'll need to go sideways,
True.
not forward. If I knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
Not twisted, small. I wish to become about this big.
The fortress of doors holds such secrets.
I would love
But it will
to
take
go
more
shopping at
than
a
a
store
wish
called the
to
Fortress
get
of Doors.
inside.
Wow, American McGee does not look at
Doors
all
have
like I
locks,
expected him
locks
to.
need keys which you don't have. Let's hope
What do
the
you
doors
expect
are
from an American
open.
McGee? Someone who
And
looks like a
if
circus
not, there may
performer?
be more
Yeah,
than
kind
one
of.
skin a cat, if
Yeah.
you'll pardon the expression.
Like bald with like a twirly
Most
mustache.
unpleasant metaphor.
Oh,
Please
yeah,
avoid
totally.
it in future.
I'm American McGee. Yeah, that's his real name too.
Yeah. He was born American. Where the fuck did this asshole come from? Oh, here's Rana's mushroom shop. Let me in, Rana. That's cool. I like that there's a tiny door down there.
Yeah, you're trying to get in there, aren't you?
Yeah. How do I get small? I wasn't listening to what he told me.
He lives in China.
Oh yeah, at his like Donkey Punch Studios or whatever. So
Spicy
Spicy
Horse.
Donkey?
Spicy Horse.
Spicy Horse.
Yeah. Yeah, and at one point they were the largest Western game development house in China.
Interesting. What is a Western
Only
game
few
development house
find
in
the
China?
way. Some don't recognize
Like made
it.
by
Are they an
Westerners.
Eastern game development house if they're in China?
What?
Aren't you an Eastern game development house if you're in China?
Yeah, but they're Westerners.
Oh, I see. It's all I see. What? What is going on?
He lives in China, in Shanghai, with his wife, and they founded Mysterious Inc., a company that makes art, apparel, and accessories based on McGee's works.
Interesting.
They have
Do you
one
think
child
his
named
da-
Lucky Jack McGee. That's fantastic. If you have a name like American McGee, you gotta name
Rabbit
your kid
told us
something
a
weird.
champion would
I
come.
hope he was named because he was
Are
born
you
in
that
America and
champion?
then he had a daughter in China and they named her
Perhaps.
Chinese
Can you get
McGee.
me inside the Fortress of Doors?
Incredible.
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. Since the upheaval, we've all become gutless half-wits. I can barely risk crossing the road. But make your way to the mines.
Sounds like he's working on another Alice
One
game
wiser and braver than
cool.
myself.
and a Wizard of Oz game.
He still lives free.
Ugh, weird. So he's trying to be the Tim Burton of the video game world.
Yeah, Oz is like a
Every adventure
TV
requires
series
a first step. Try to put
mixed
true
with the game.
even here.
Interesting.
sounds like Quantum Leap.
Yeah, just
Quantum,
like, yeah.
whatever, not Quantum Leap.
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break.
This game doesn't play very good.
Hanging ropes are as good as stepladders
Yep.
to those who
I never,
know
you know,
to use them.
PC just wasn't the right system for an action or platforming
No,
game.
it's true.
That's
Like,
kinda
I'm
what
on
always
console
turned me off
now,
of
but
it.
like, it even feels very PC with like the mouse pointer being so far away. And
Right. Yeah. That's what always kind of turned me off of it.
Where do you want to go, Alice?
Oh man, American McGee's is pretty cool actually. I always thought I always thought he was kind of, I don't know, a creep.
I assume anyone who is like on a video game auteur is a creep.
No,
I just assume it
no, why?
because there are so many creeps. Cliffy B is definitely a creep.
Oh yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
I bet a lot. That's the thing. I think a good amount of them are creeps.
No, I don't think so.
Why can't I go into this? This is clearly the only place I want to be.
But this is cool though. He started an annual pirate jam, which is a pirate-themed game jam that sails around Thailand.
Weird.
That's fucking awesome. Ah, here we go. It centers on Alice, whose family was killed in a house fire years before the story
Why
of the
do you
game takes
pursue me
place.
to this deserted place.
To benefit from your wisdom.
Even blurred vision is valued by the blind. If I were clever, would I cower in this slag heap? I'm not wise, girl. I've just grown old.
I wish to get very small.
This
No
font
bigger
they
than a
use
mouse.
here, the S's in
how I
it
might
look
do
so
that?
bad.
Only that? Oh, yes.
So
I
mysterious.
could manage that. For a price.
This guy
I
has
have
some
nothing of
thick
value.
black smoke coming
You
out of
have
his
nerve
pipe,
and
though.
your health. Mine are nearly gone. I've seen too much suffering, and I smoke too much, you see.
What must I do?
Smokes too much.
In the Card Guard's compound, a particularly rough diamond holds a key. Retrieve it. I will repay the favor.
Oh, the key is a skull with a hand sticking out of it. Well, let's go kill some card guards. Dang it. Oh, you know she's cool because she's got an Omega necklace.
Wow.
So badass.
One concept that was rejected by EA was that McGee was thinking about was a modern-day Alice murdering her abusive stepfather in reality while journeying through Wonderland in your mind.
Sounds very much like Sucker Punch, actually.
Huh, I never seen Sucker Punch.
That's funny. This is weird. This is like Mad Panic Coaster without the mad or the panic.
But nothing happens. Oh, did you screw it up?
No.
Oh.
No, I think I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh no!
Oh, I don't know why it made me jump right there. I did not push jump at any point. Oh, card guard. Take that and that. Oh, I cut him in half. Oh, jeez.
Nice. The game's title with McGee's name was chosen at EA's insistence.
Juvenile humor, but when the deck slices and dices, it's no laughing matter.
Weird. That'd be annoying. Now you have to like call them all your games American McGee. It also makes for a really weird ass title.
Oh, this is way better than the knife I had.
What is it? What are you shooting?
Oh, I ran. They're playing cards.
Oh,
I was
cool.
chucking them at them, but I ran out.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. I've got more. Huh. With these playing cards, like, if they put some more combat options in, you could actually make it kind of fun with a dodge button and... Ouch, ouch.
At one point, you could summon the Cheshire Cat to aid you in battle.
Huh. That sounds exciting.
And they were going to make a port for the then unreleased PlayStation 2, but it was canceled.
Very resourceful.
Which is what
Its confidence is not
one of the
misplaced.
decisions that
He is no
made American
I
McGee leave
certainly
EA.
hope he is not.
Use the key to free my clan.
The box art was altered as well to show Alice holding the ice wand instead of the Vorpal blade,
They've suffered.
and to reduce the skeletal nature of the Cheshire Cat's
But what
anatomy.
about me getting small?
Oh, I didn't like it being so skeletal.
EA said they got complaints from various consumer groups.
Oh, yeah.
The McGee stated it was because of internal concerns at EA. Alice was EA's first M-rated game.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's interesting. A rating which McGee fought to
There's a
obtain.
school inside the
And he also didn't want Alice
where
to be
you'll
sold at
find
Christmas
certain
time because he
items
knew
for
people. He
creating
thought people would be
a
confused,
concoction that will make you
thinking it was for
small.
children.
What items exactly?
But he did say he did have regret for his decision and said that it doesn't actually warrant an M.
You'll know them when you see them. Speaking of seeing things, we should avoid the card guard's notice. Hang on. Damn it. Oh, see.
Marilyn Manson was originally involved scoring music for the game.
Weird. Right now, it doesn't feel like this game has a very metal soundtrack.
And for a time, Manson was considered to be the voice of the Hatter, but they actually kind of designed him after it a little bit as well.
Eventually, we must break through such
I'd be curious if we're
walls.
going to reach
But
the
for
Hatter
now,
in our play.
Jump!
What? And then there's
Not that I really care, but... You need a dodge button in this game. It's really missing that. Also, this song is terrible, whatever the hell it is. It reminds me of Realms of the Haunting, this music.
Yeah. Ended up at an 85 out of 100 on Metacritic.
Really? That's very high.
Yeah. People loved it. And it sold pretty well.
Oh.
They say... As of 2017, Edge says it was the 47th best-selling computer game released since January 2000. That's a weird way to put. That's a lot. That's a weird.
The
metric.
47th best?
47th.
Okay.
Yeah. But that means, there's a lot of PC games, so it sold well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
That's
a weird
still
way to
okay.
put it. And the graphics were pretty elaborate for the time, actually.
Jesus Christ.
Like, this would have been gorgeous at the time. Whoa.
I don't like these guys. I especially don't like them because I can't hit them. That's a big deterrent to my liking.
They were gonna make a film out of American McGee's version.
Oh, what happened? That was tight.
Wes Craven was going to direct it.
Oh, weird.
No actors had been signed on, but Natalie Portman was rumored to have interest.
No, she wasn't.
Mila Jovovich and Christina Ricci were also rumored to be attached.
That sounds about more right.
I mean, this is 2000, though.
Yeah, that's true. It's before Natalie Portman was.
Yeah. In December 2001, Craven announced that the film would be a computer-animated feature. Huh. And then, I guess in 2004, McGee said it moved from Dimension Films to 20th Century Fox, and then nothing happened.
Huh.
Oh, wait, never mind. And then Sarah Michelle Gellar was going to take on the lead role.
Oh. Bring some prestige to it.
Raise some havoc. The dogs of war are loose.
Oh no, I've let loose the dogs of war.
So it was just in development
What
hell
the
for
fuck
so
is
long.
happening to me?
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, Mother Superior's here. I'm gonna drop the bomb.
Hell demon. That's awesome.
Just gonna cleave all these guys in half.
Through Kickstarter, McGee managed to fund the cost of the film rights and bought them back. And then and got another $100,000 to produce shorts.
Based on Alice?
Yeah.
Weird.
They produced Alice Otherlands.
I love that video.
Oh wait. Oh no, never mind. I guess they made shorts though. I don't know.
Just American McGee branded shorts.
Oh, but then you got funds to produce Alice Otherland or Alice Madness Returns.
Right.
Then he
Oh!
wow, this place is crazy. Like that's cool.
It's pretty neat. Whoops.
This is like Psychonauts now.
A little bit.
Like this is pretty impressive for its time.
It's true.
Everything's running nice and smooth.
But then I imagine it would have looked a fair bit muddier in its time than it looks now.
Oh yeah, it does look sharpened for sure, but still.
Yeah. This segment really does take its time. What? Oh, there we go. Think I can make that jump?
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh
no! Oh, I
Looked
put
for
the-
sure like you were gonna grab it.
I wish I hadn't tried. Weird, you can also throw the knife, but then you don't have a weapon at all for a while.
Weird. Oh, and it just comes back. Weird.
It just comes back eventually.
It's
But
back in. Well,
oh yeah, I
It's
have
probably
no
supposed to.
attachment to continuing this. We can stop at any
because
moment.
we don't have much time, and we want to get some good It Takes Two in there.
Yeah, we want to play It Takes Two. We have to take two.
We have to take two. First of all, we're gonna take 2 minutes. A break for
Oh, nice. Yeah.
a break. Okay.
Then we're gonna take 2 ghosts.
Take 2.
Take 2. Take 3. Take. All right.